All right, there we go. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 questions.
Okay,
I
go
don't
ahead.
think it'll take too long, but okay,
Mhm.
so when we first started working together, by the way, well, yeah, okay, when we first started working together, like, why did you come to me and what was your biggest struggle?
Wow. Pretty much that I didn't know anything. This was brand new to me. Like I didn't know how to market myself. I didn't know how to talk to people. I did not know anything other than I didn't know how to put myself out there or how to give my services without saying, hey, this is what I do and I'm charging you for this. I
Yeah.
didn't know how to get the conversation started really.
But originally you were using a blog and you actually hired me to do Facebook ads to help you grow your email
Yes.
list and
Oh,
sell
that's
affiliates.
funny. Yes, that was the main reason actually at that point why we started talking together. I
Yeah.
remember now. Yes.
Uh,
So I was into Facebook ads. Like I thought that was I thought that was what I had to do at that point to actually get my business going. And then you suggested, well, you know, but you actually do this. Why don't you just focus a little more on this?
because
And then
people
we
were
did a little
asking
bit of
you for it.
Pinterest. Yeah, and we did a little bit of Pinterest and but really then we just started focusing more on me and
Yeah.
how I could actually market myself.
And so you had started a blog and you thought maybe you were going to do, I mean, I think you bought some blog courses as well.
Hmm.
So how was the problem that you had when you first came to me, how was it impacting your business, your blogging business?
That's the thing because I had some courses. It's true, I have some courses, but I thought that again, I needed Facebook ads in order to put my product like out there in front of people. But meaning like at the same time, it's more about me, like how confident I am. Can I sell this to you, Allison? If you see me on the street, can I sell this to you without selling it at the same time? Do you know what I mean? Like, can I
Yeah.
sell it without being so salesy?
Yeah.
And even with Facebook ads, by the way, nothing worked. Nothing worked. So I gave up on them. I really did. I said for a time being, I'm gonna focus on pretty much making a clear message. I want to talk to my person and I want to just see if when I put the product in front of them, the product can sell them itself just by giving them the benefits that they're gonna get and see if my person can actually identify me through my product. And that has been the challenge, but I think I'm getting better and I think I'm actually now I'm selling more, I want to say, through just Pinterest.
Yeah.
My traffic on my blog just because it's a very competitive niche, which I didn't know at the time when I started this. It's pretty much Pinterest, 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 and now I'm starting making more sales. And now all I do opt-ins and just put a tripwire, that's sent into the course, and that's how it's been going on.
Love it.
Mhm.
And before you were getting sales, how was that impacting you personally? Like, do you think you were feeling frustrated, overwhelmed, having problems? I know one of the things you said was kind of a confidence issue. Like, you didn't know how to put yourself out there, but
Mhm.
like before you were making money, how was it impacting you?
Well, it's funny because I started this and I knew it was gonna take time. But when you're on this learning curve, I only been blogging for a year now, a couple of months now. So when you put yourself out there, you give yourself, okay, within a year, I got to start making this amount of money, this crazy amount of money. When we started EBA, that's where we met actually. EBA, I thought it was going to be, this great thing that it was just going to change my life forever. Well, it turns out this is just like a sales copy. It's a roadmap, but you got to buy everything in between
Yeah.
in order for you to learn. And in your first year, it's just learning, learning, learning. And I was getting frustrated because I'm like, when do I start making money, money, money?
Right. And then when we were working together, well, I'll get to that in a second. So, um, and that actually, what you just said, that kind of drives to this next question, which is what were your goals? So your goal was to make a pretty big amount of money per month.
Exactly. And to be honest, it didn't happen from there, like from
Mhm.
the blog itself.
Yeah.
It didn't happen at all.
Why was it important to you to make money, to make more money?
Pretty much because I just wanted to stay home. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to replace my income or my husband's.
Hmm.
That's the main point. I didn't want to make like $10,000, but I did wanted to make six.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
So what other options had you tried before you reached out to me? So you bought Elite Blog Academy. Had you tried anything else?
No, that was my first time actually being exposed to this world.
So funny.
Hmm.
And did you have any reservations about hiring someone to help you?
I did, because there were so many people out there that are just, like scamming, and not for nothing, we earn our money very hardly. So it's hard to actually trust somebody to, just, hey, here's my money, but what are you gonna do for me?
Yeah.
Are you gonna really teach me something, or are you gonna just, like, after all of this, in between, I have taken really good courses, I have to say. Like, I have taken really good Pinterest courses, I have taken really good SEO courses, where I have taken some courses and I'm like, really, I just spent $30 for nothing. Like,
Yeah.
that was a waste of time.
Yeah. So what
So,
made you trust me? What made you want to work with me in particular?
in particular, well, I kind of knew you from, from the group, from EBA.
Hmm.
Kind of, I had not a relationship, but you were already there and you were answering questions. And you know how you are one of those people that don't ask many questions, just but you actually see other people answering, like, that name just sticking out more than once, you're there. So, and you did the course. I think you started your group around that time too.
Yeah,
I
a few
think
months
so.
after.
Yeah. And I think we started talking more, and I saw how you were just helping out. I said, okay, so probably she helps out for real. She got something to offer. So then we just took it from there, really, because also I thought you were gonna teach me how to do the whole Facebook crap.
Which you
Really,
can still do at some point.
at some point, really, I'm not looking forward to it right now. It's just
Yeah.
not a thing that I want to do right now, to be honest.
Yeah.
Different goals.
I think a lot of people try to use Facebook, including me. They'll try to use Facebook ads as a band-aid,
Yeah.
and
It,
it's easier to sell something organic, which is what you figured out.
a lot easier.
So, what was the process like working with me? And like, I mean, what did you like, and what did you not like?
Well, I like that we pretty much had the question and answer kind of thing, and that you gave me homework, you know,
Yeah.
stuff to do. That's actually very helpful, because we are looking for direction, really, when we come to you. And we're like, I need to focus on this problem, I need to solve this problem. So I really like that. What didn't I like? Let's see. Um, hmm, I think you were pretty good. All I gotta say is, like, yeah, it's probably I wish we would have more time um during the week. I thought that was the only thing. Like, probably instead of once, twice, just because you gave me the homework, right? I
Mhm.
have to do it, even though you were available all the time, messages, that's great. But just, hey, I'm doing this more better or whatever, kind of like that. I don't know. But everything else you did great, I have to say. You went over my emails. We did that together. You fixed
Oh yeah.
it, and that was actually great. So
I
for
forgot
that,
about that. We did a lot together. We did
yeah,
in this is in 6 weeks. We did Facebook ads, emails. You got 6 coaching clients.
I know, right? Now that I think
Pinterest.
about it, yeah, it was a lot. I just
That's
felt like
good
I had to
feedback
do
though.
everything. I
But
just
right.
felt, yeah. What was that?
Yeah, I mean you did a lot in a very short amount of time.
Yeah, I just felt like I had to do it. That's really what it was. I felt like I had to do it. I was tired of just going around in circles.
Yeah, well you did a really amazing job.
Thank
Um,
you.
so when did you notice that it started working? Which I think I think we have already kind of covered that. But so talk to me about, remind me how much, because you paid, I think, yeah, remind me how many coaching clients you got, and like, what was it that clicked where you finally started getting clients?
Well, first it clicked the fact that I didn't know I could do it.
So you just needed someone to say like, Awilla, I give you permission to do this.
And it's funny because I'm a nurse. So this is what I do all day, every day, and but like I was so confined into being a nurse. and just being a nurse and just, taking care of just, medications and managing diseases and all that stuff. But it never actually clicked to me. I'm like, Awilla, you can actually coach people and teach people, which is what I do at work. I teach people. I teach people how to eat better. No, you shouldn't eat that because of diabetes. No, you shouldn't eat this because of heart failure. The only difference here was that I was taking the disease process out and we were more focusing, hey, this is what you need to do to actually get yourself better. This is where you can actually end up in 20 years if you don't stop eating this crap. Okay? This is what, keto will do to your life. These are the benefits. How can, what are you going to do about it? And I think that was the part that hit me. I didn't know I could do it, really, until you actually just pointed it out. You say, Awilla, you could do this. I'm like, oh, I could.
Yeah, just a little shift. And how many clients did you get in 6 weeks?
I got, let me see, I think around 5. I think it was around 5.
Yeah, and I know you made back your investment. Do you remember how much money you made?
I made around 2,000.
Oh, that's great. That's more than I thought.
Yeah, it's more because you remember how we were back and forth with the pricing because the first few were like, $250.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I was like, yeah, that's a little too much. Then that's another problem. That was another problem. How much do I charge?
Yeah.
But then instead, what I did was I started creating these meal plans and this little like intermittent fasting schedule. And I would just like text them every day kind of thing in the morning, like first thing, just remember to do this today. Have a great day. Any questions I'm here. So from there, then I think you said 390 something. Then I said, well, if I'm doing all this, maybe we could go up a little higher. So my third person was a 499. Then I said, okay, that worked out. The person didn't even say yes, no. They just went straight, how much it is. And here's the, charge me here.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that was a little too good to be true. So then I went up to 600. And I've been at 600 ever since. And I think I'm going to stay here for a little bit, but probably at some point it might go up or down. I think also it depends on the person.
Yeah. And are you getting these clients from, you said from Pinterest? So they opt in Pinterest or they're getting in person or Facebook?
Some of them I'm in person. And I want to say that most of them are in person. Some of them are from Pinterest. Because again, through my emails, I have gotten to writing more personalized emails. Like instead of writing to more of everybody, I'm focusing more on those, like, let's say if 5 people open my emails, those 5 people are my people. So I'm focusing more on that. So I'm more like, straight up to the point. Like, this is what making you fail. This is why you not seeing the results that you want. You will not see the results that you want unless you do A, Y, and Z. So a lot of people will call me and ask questions. And then I just, WhatsApp and like, oh, do you have WhatsApp? Do you have, Facebook Messenger? Can we talk more? I would like to talk to you. And then I just introduce myself like that. Take it from there.
That's amazing. Oh, that's amazing. Very good. So the next question is kind of interesting because so much changed. So the next question is so did you achieve your goals? Which you kind of didn't because we didn't really do Facebook ads, but you kind of achieved a better goal.
Exactly. So no, I didn't. And yes, I did.
Yeah.
That would be the answer because really we did something better. Yeah. So
$2,000 of sales on top of a full-time job. And so how many sales are you getting per month now on top of your job on average every month?
Price wise, I want to say I'm at 5,000
per month.
Per month, yes.
So you're getting $5,000 per month from your coaching clients?
From coaching and selling my 2 or 3 products on my blog.
What are you doing with a full-time job then?
Well, my full-time job is not a full-time job. It's like kind of part-time management. So I'm managing a home health company. So
I don't think you realize if you're already making $5,000 a month and you have a part-time job, I think you could be at 20K months in like 30 to 60 days. Like that's what the clients who I'm working with now are seeing. Like they're going from 0, they don't even have a blog yet, to like 15K months in the first month.
Wow, that's amazing.
Would you
Don't
quit your
tell me
job
that.
if
Don't
you
tell me
would?
that, Alex. I think I'm gonna quit before.
I want you to quit your job. You have enough money to support yourself, but you do whatever your heart desires. But that's huge. So you're making $5,000 a month on top of
Mhm.
your full-time job, which is
Yeah.
life-changing financially.
Yes, it is. It has helped. My husband is home now, so
That's great. Wow,
yeah.
congratulations.
Thank you.
What's been the impact of working with me and the result you just told me about? Like how has having that extra income changed your life?
Well, has changed a lot, especially now. Like my husband is home, so you know we're able to manage like that. Like he's no longer working; he's home with the kids, and we are totally homeschooling, which is something that we've been wanting to do for so long. So if I tell you, it has changed a lot. So I'm very grateful
Yeah,
because again, husband can stay home, and I can stay my work part time and do this on the side, and it's great.
that's amazing.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
great.
that is so funny. So basically, I mean, it's only been about 18 months. We worked together for 6 weeks about a year and a half ago. So
Mhm.
in less
Yeah.
than 2 years, you've gotten to a full-time income and while working two jobs, basically. So
Yeah.
what's next for you? What are your plans for the future?
Ooh, I'm intrigued. Well, to be honest, I want to start another blog, but this one, I want to do on something that I really like and something that I think I could really write about. And the niche is not very competitive because it's something nobody looks at really. But that's just thinking about it. That's
Love it.
thinking about it. Let's see how that goes. And really, I thought about increasing my income, as you said, but probably quitting and just focusing more on this.
Hmm.
Yeah, I probably could. But health insurance, Allison, I need health insurance.
You could do, I'll give you my recommendations. I found a solution I'm really happy with. I know
With the
you
health
have,
insurance?
yeah, health insurance, yeah, because I work, my husband and I both work from home now, and it is a nightmare to figure out, but I figured out what I'm doing, and it's awesome, and I'll tell you about it
Oh,
if you
please
want.
tell me about it
Yeah.
because
It's
that
not,
might
it's
be the
not
next
exactly
update.
insurance, but I like it better.
Okay, might be better.
And so, yeah, so your audience size is not that big, right? You're mostly just doing organic marketing.
Organic. My email list is only 2,500 at this
Yeah.
point. Yeah, and my page views like 16,000 last time I
And,
checked.
and then your ROI is pretty high, right? Because you have very low expenses.
Exact. Well, I got nothing. All I pay is like the yearly membership, and I have actually I have saved a lot by purchasing like one-time products. Like I got a Thrive card. Yes, it was an expense at the
Ooh, I
beginning, but
love Thrive
oh
Card.
my gosh, I love it too. Like it is totally worth it. Those
Yep.
six, what is it, $500? I think they
Yeah.
are totally worth it. So I got a Thrive card, which everything goes through there, and that was a one-time purchase. And other than that, tailwind and blogging expenses yearly, I don't pay in Canva, really.
Yeah. It's
So
probably
under
five
500
five hundred dollars a year, probably.
yeah, too. Yeah,
That's amazing.
which is great.
That's amazing.
Hmm.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Super happy for you. Those were all my questions.
Oh,
So
that's easy.
yeah, we kind of flowed through some of them, but
Mhm.
that was mainly what I wanted to know is like what's different, like what was different about what I was offering. And this is my favorite. I love my blog coaching program, but I love working with people one on one because that's like the big leaps. I love seeing the
Hmm.
big leaps, like
Yeah,
so.
I know what you mean. Yes, I know. People call me, I lost 5 pounds. I'm like,
It's
I
more exciting
really,
for me when you make money.
like, I'm like, that is great. You see, you say you couldn't do it, but you did it. Yeah, people don't believe in themselves many times.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
yeah.
and what's your website URL?
My plate, body, and mind.com.
MyPlateBodyandMind.com.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Yeah.